You're now you're live. Hey.
Okay.
All right. Now you're live. Hey.
Okay.
We are streaming. So say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Now you're live.
Hi.
Hey.
Okay.
We are streaming. Hold on, I need to mute the. This is fun. I'm getting the feed a few seconds later. So as we're experimenting with this feed, I just wanted to take a moment and invite all of you out there who are watching this to join us this coming Wednesday at 7 on Zoom, where we will be worshiping together with an Advent midweek oasis. Our theme this Advent is Pathways, and these midweek services are going to be a little rest stop along the pathway, a little chance to reflect and to enter into the season, to rest and to maybe hear a bit of scripture, a bit of music, or reflection. And it'll be a kind of an intimately led service, led by either Pastor Maria or Bjorn or Brittany or myself. And we're each going to take a turn leading one of the worship services. And Pastor Maria is going to start this week. Do you want to add anything to that, Maria, about what Wednesday is going to look like?
I don't think so. I think the invitation is to just come as you are. It will be a short service, like 20 minutes. And so it's meant to be a quick pause, not a huge commitment and another long time that you have to be on a screen. But a way to connect and experiment with some different forms of connecting and worshiping together during the coronavirus time. So, yeah, does anyone have any questions about it?
What time is it going to start?
7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
I assume there will be a link on the Facebook page that we can click on to join.
There will. We'll post a link on Facebook, and we'll also have that in the constant contact that goes out on Tuesday. If you get those, there will be a link there as well. And for other people who, so that it's accessible afterwards, or to people who don't join Zoom but do want to check, we're going to try and live stream it. And so you should be able to catch at least a link to the live stream on our Facebook page and on our website that will connect you to the live stream on YouTube. And I am doing that right now, setting that up. And we also wanted to invite people to join us Sunday mornings at 11. So next Sunday morning, we'll also join at 11 for another of our Zoom coffee hours. And all of us here are coming to you from a Zoom coffee hour. And I just wanted to invite those of us here to share, as Eden is trying to attack some of what you get during coffee hours, my child attacking me. To share a little bit about why is this an important part of your Sunday morning routine, to be a part of this Zoom coffee hour?
Well, I think it's important to be a part of that coffee hour, just to connect with our family at Christ the King, because it's just the weeks get long, and it's every once in a while I'll say, I haven't seen so-and-so for some time. And then I realize, well, no, nobody has ever seen so-and-so for some time because we haven't been gathering. So I just feel that the more we have, the more excitement it will be to see the faces of other members that we haven't seen and been able to interact with. So hope there'll be a lot of people coming.
Well, I come every week because I'm a very social person, and this virus is killing me. I'm not.
Hopefully not.
No, well, figuratively speaking, because I like to be out and about and talking to people and smiling at people. And the only human contact I get is at the grocery store or at Target. And I look forward to going, but it's costing me more money because if I'm there, I figure, you walk around, I tend to buy. And but yeah, I miss the human contact, and this is as close as I seem to be able to get. And I hate wearing that mask because clouds my glasses. Plus, sometimes I have a hard time breathing in it after a while. Plus, you can't see people smiling, and they can't see me smile. And that's one reason I'm always here on Sunday.
I love that we can catch up with the kids because I feel like by the time we really see them in action, they're going to be teenagers almost. But I love seeing the little ones. That brings a lot of joy and connecting with everybody and catching up on the news. Wonderful. And I want to thank the pastors for their leadership because the services have been very meaningful and very connected. And I so appreciate that.
Yes, it's Sunday morning and going to this really, I look forward to it. And it's good to see other members of our church and just connect with people. And also I'll go along with Lynn there on the church services have been so good and just, I've shared some and I've gotten comments back from friends that they have enjoyed the service and just look forward to it. Thank you very much to the pastors.
Mary makes a good point. It's nice to be able to have conversations with people and see their faces without a mask on. That's part of what I enjoy, and really just having contact and conversation with people, whether it's something big and important, or even if it's just to sit back and listen to how other people's week has been. It's just nice to be able to connect. I don't know how we would have survived this past year at all if we didn't have the technology that we do.
Speaking of technology, I appreciate it because I'm sort of adverse to technology, and this is making me find ways to communicate with people other than direct in person. And I enjoy communicating with people. I enjoy listening to other people, and I have resisted learning these technological ways of doing that. And I think that's going to be the wave of the future. So we should get used to it.
Thanks, Jan.
I also enjoy the sharing of the highs and the lows. And then at the end, and oftentimes there's a prayer that's said that covers some of the things that, prayer requests we have or things that are bothering us. And that's another nice highlight.
Yeah, it is nice. I appreciate the opportunity to pray for one another and to that it is an opportunity to just lift up those concerns, and I do appreciate that time too.
I also enjoy when we, depending on the size of the group. Solomon's not a huge fan of Zoom calls, even though he does love you all a lot. But I enjoy when we have a larger group, when we break up into breakout rooms and get to connect a little bit more deeply with a few people. And when we have a smaller group that we get to do that all together. But I enjoy that it's not the same every week, that we kind of mix it up depending on who's there and what's going on in our lives and in the world. And and that we can be adaptable in that way in this space.
We haven't been able to make it every week. We were having computer connection issues. So, but we do enjoy it when we do get on, and it is nice when there's different people, but I really have realized how much I miss my CTK family. They're the most important, and it's so nice to see everybody face to face. And even though, I have a few other Zoom meetings, I can't wait till we all get back together and get to see, even if it's not physically touching, even if we're more than 6 feet apart, just to see those people. It means a lot to me. And and I really enjoyed the Thanksgiving Eve service. That was so touching. So I'm looking forward to the midweek Advent services. That's going to be bringing peace to my life. So.
Yeah.
So when we do eventually get back to getting together in person, I think it's going to be necessary to remind people that pants are required and bathrobes maybe not. So.
Slippers will be okay.
Slippers, yeah, maybe.
Slippers.
I enjoyed the letter that Pastor Rory read from the neighbor. On Thanksgiving evening, I took a plate of food to my son who lives in the uptown area, Minneapolis, and drove back past the church to see the lights that evening. And it was very, very uplifting to see it all lit up, because that's always fun to be able to enjoy lights. Lights are an important part of the holiday. So thank you for getting those all up. That was wonderful.
You are welcome. Well, did anybody else want to share something that didn't get to?
I look forward to this and to seeing everybody and talking, and we get to see your families and your cats, one of which is posing there. But it's good to hear how people are doing and see people you aren't seeing otherwise. So it's a good time. Yeah, I do really. That Wednesday night service, yes, was excellent. So I'm looking forward to the Wednesday nights as well.
Well, thanks everyone. We want to encourage all of you who are watching this and not on this call to join us next Sunday at 11 when we can see how and check in then. And we've had a lot of great discussions on these coffee hours, and it does offer a time to even engage in deeper conversation than even we're sometimes normally able to, even at church, with people here, as we talk about the current events and what's going on in the world and what we heard in the sermon and where we feel like God is moving in our lives. It's been a great time and opportunity to do that. And we also want to encourage you to join in on Wednesdays at 7 this Advent season for our Advent midweek little worship service, a little oasis rest stop along the pathway in this time. So I'm going to sign off of our live, but we will keep zooming for a little bit longer here. So just say bye, everybody, and I'm going to end.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Eden.